and answer questions for us. So I'm gonna pull that out now, and I'm gonna ask you some questions. Oh. All right. Thank you for setting off the Mel Meter. Today we are in Austin, Texas at Cider Oaks, also known as Shoals Creek, near the Shoal Creek area. This place is super haunted, and here's some information I found about it online. Now, this place was the site of the Shoal Creek Indian massacre from Comanche warriors in the area. It is confirmed in this area that Native Americans had inhabited this place for a very long time. They've found arrowheads and stuff in the river indicating this, such as other objects. Also is to be noted near McCall Spring, and that is now just west of the street now called, I think, Balcones, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure. But in this general area, there's actually a location of a Native American burial ground. Now, dating back to about 1838, settlers also, started settling along the area as well. And these settlers were constantly attacked by Comanche warriors, and due to this, a lot of settlers in this area actually lost their lives. Also, in 1850, shortly after the Civil War, there were soldiers that were stationed down on Shoal Creek. Again, they were stationed there as like a peacekeeping force for like the Reconstruction era right after the Civil War, and many of these soldiers ended up getting sick and dying of yellow fever, and I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's pronounced cholera or cholera. Again, it's just mosquito-borne illnesses, and back in the day they didn't have the medicines they do now, so unfortunately a lot of soldiers have passed away on the creek as well. Also in the year 1890, there was rumors of like a Spanish treasure that was buried in the area, and this caused lots of trespassing, home invasions, and people pretty much killing each other over trying to find this treasure. Also, there's this place called Split Rock between 29 and 31st Street. This place is like known as like a hideout for outlaws. Also in 1956, there were cottages in the area that were set fire by like an unknown arsonist. I don't know if people lost their lives in that. It's a pretty good possibility if people were in there and someone set their place ablaze unknowingly. Also, one of the main things I want to talk about is a farmer named Gideon White, who in 1839 decided to build his house along the creek, and people were telling him this was not a good idea, and they actually ended up later finding his body kind of beaten to a pulp, and he had unfortunately passed away. There's also another story of Sarah Hibbins. She was captured by the Native Americans, and she managed to escape, and when they couldn't recapture her again, they disemboweled her husband and threw his dead body in the creek, which is very gruesome, and another reason why this place is so haunted. And here are some of the things people have actually experienced in that location as well. People have experienced cold spots even though it's warm in the area. People have seen these like glowing lights, or so-called kind of like the Martha lights, which are lights out in the distance that you can't explain, and they're like orbs that appear and disappear. People have seen vanishing apparitions in the area as well. People have heard like noises and shrills at night too. Apparently there was a young woman that passed away on the trail that was jogging, and people have actually seen the apparition of her in the area as well, which I don't know when that happened, and I don't know the validity of that story, but that's what I've seen online. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get right into the investigation, so keep your eyes peeled. And again, if you guys can debunk something, let me know, because again, I try to explain everything in videos, but again, there's always those things I cannot explain.
You showed up to the path here at Seiders
right
Creek to Shoal Creek Greenville.
And this is actually the location where I think the Gideon guy was found, or like the general area of where it happened, supposedly. Yeah, I know. We were originally going to park over there, but like for some reason Austin is very anti-park. It's hard to find parking, so I guess it's like that anywhere in big cities, but we had to resort to like a little different location.
Any flashlights?
I have one in my bag. So.
I got one in my pocket.
Again, guys, keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open. Comment below if you ever see anything in the videos or hear anything. Just let us know, and we'll go back and review it. So like as we're going deeper in here, it's just getting more and more quiet and creepier. I am feeling kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it, I kind of feel kind of like a stagnant energy and just, I don't know, I just feel weird. I don't know if I'm just nervous because it's been a while since I've been on investigation, but again, if there's anybody here, this thing right here is called a microphone. It can sometimes pick your voice up. If you're here, let us know. Leave us an EVP into the microphone and speak as loud as you can. Well, there's just a random chair down here. Alright guys, so this is the placard for like the history that took place here. Site of 1839 home and 1842 massacre of Gideon White, a daughter of Louisiana, a daughter Lisa Wed, 1846, Edward Seiders, from whom hoops are named. This is a recorded Texas historical landmark right here, guys. So, yeah, again, not only did the Gideon guy die here, also just some soldiers have died here, and many other countless people have died along like this creek in this area. Well, there's a cat ball in the middle. All right, if there's anybody here with us, I got this device right here. It's called a Mel Meter. If you touch that silver antenna and grip it, you can actually set it off. So Gideon, Sarah's husband, if you were here in this general area, we're calling out to you, or even any other spirits that have passed away here. Again, in all due respect, we want to communicate. None of this equipment's going to hurt you. It's just going to let us know that you are here. Again, we have a cat ball right here in the middle. You can just tap that to set it off. You can touch the silver antenna or rapidly change the temperature right there. Also, we have this device right here. It's called a music box. It's going to calibrate to that box right there. So if you walk in front of that, watch Aaron, he'll demonstrate for you. It will go off and let us know that you are here. Again, we're reaching out to all spirits. We mean all due respect. So if you want to let us know you're here, please do set off some of our devices. Also, this fluffy thing is called a microphone. If you speak into it, it can sometimes pick your voice up. Again, we are not able to hear you, but this microphone can sometimes pick your voice up. So if there's anyone here with us, can you please say your name? In my hand right here, I also have a thing called a spirit box. It creates a bunch of static and uses radio frequencies that you can manipulate and give us answers if we ask questions. So here in a minute, I'm going to be using this. Again, you can communicate through this as well if you want to. But if anyone's here, can you maybe make a tap somewhere for us to hear? Was that the mill? I heard something. Oh, just a temperature? Okay, I'm going to put the reset on it. I'll turn up the sensitivity a little bit. Alright, please don't be shy. Again, we're not here to hurt you. None of these devices will hurt you. We just want to know that the afterlife exists, and we want to show the world that the afterlife exists. We're not here for our own personal gain. We do this because we genuinely love it, and we want to discover new things and try to understand the world around us a little bit better. So, again, please don't be shy. I mean, all due respect. If you want to communicate, it's alright. If you don't want to, that's okay as well. Alright, thank you for setting off the Mel Meter for us. Alright, to confirm that is a spirit, can you set it off on my countdown from 3? So you're going to set it off on 1, okay? 3, 2, 1. If you can't do it again, that's perfectly fine. But thank you for setting that off if it was a spirit around us. Alright, I'm going to step down into the creek Alright, is there anybody down here who'd like to communicate? Temperature again. Okay, so again, I'm about to pull out another device, again called the Spirit Box, that you can use static to manipulate and answer questions for us. So I'm going to pull that out now, and I'm going to ask you some questions. I would greatly appreciate it if you would answer them. Alright, Gideon, are you here with us? I heard something. Gideon, was that you that just came through? House? Yes, your house is here?
I thought it said it was me.
I heard house.
What's your name?
I heard Paul.
Gideon, if that's you, can you say your name, please? I'm not sure what it said.
I thought it said several attempts.
Several attacks from the Native Americans. Oh, dude, I'm getting cold chills. Yes, we read about the history online here. We're in the year 2024. What year is it for you? I heard a whistle. Accessible with this dude. Gideon, I'm sorry that what happened to you. Did it come out of nowhere? Were you not expecting it? Do you like it when people come here? I heard fall. Like the cat ball fall or fell or whatever. I'm not sure it was very faint though. We also heard that some soldiers in the 1850s died down here from yellow fever and cholera. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is that true?
I thought I just heard a female baby.
I hear the male. I think it's temperature. I can make that out. I can make that out. I can make that out. Is there some Native American spirits here that I'd like to speak?
Are any ancient spirits or ancient beings here?
I kind of feel like we're being watched. Is that you? Can you hear it? I can't make out what it's saying on some of them.
Is the devil here with us tonight?
I don't know what to make of it. Again, some of these I'll have to like go back in the footage and listen to them over and over again to see what they say. Some of them I can't make it out in person. So.
Do you want us to keep walking through the park?
Again, we mean all due respect. We're not here to disrespect any of the spirits, Native American or settlers. Again, we just want to communicate, discuss the history of what happened here, and to show the world that the afterlife exists. Gideon, if you were here, what did you like so much about this creek that made you want to build a house here? Alright, do you want us to kind of go deeper into the creek over there? One inside? I
said if you wanted to.
Or like, do you want inside maybe?
Yeah, you want inside.
Again, we're here to talk to pretty much any of the spirits around. Again, can you maybe say your name? We did notice another paranormal team was here maybe a year ago. How did things go with them? Alright, again, we still have all the equipment setting around. If you want to try to set it off, please do. There's a cat ball right next to me right here. Can you set that off for me? All you gotta do is tap it.
I heard tapping it.
Yep, cat ball. I think it might have said tap or cat ball. Yeah, that's called a cat ball. You just gotta tap it like that, put your energy into it, and you can make it go off. Can you do that for us? If there's a presence here with us, can you please set that cat ball off? Again, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. We just want a visual confirmation that you're here. The temperature. It sounded like it said I need help. What do you need help with? Do you need more energy to set it off? If so, you can drain energy from our camera battery, our lights, our phones, all of them. Also too, if you're not able to communicate through this or even set that off, we still got that camera microphone that can sometimes pick your voice up. Again, just try to say anything to that, any message you want to leave us. Alright, I'm about to turn the spirit box off. Is there any last things you want to say through the spirit box? Yo.
I couldn't make that out.
Alright, if there's any spirits down here that I'd like to communicate, I have this small little thing in my fingers right here. If you see me wiggling it. It's called a EVP recorder. It can actually record your voice and play it back. It can also sometimes pick up your voice. So I'm going to be asking you questions. If you want to leave anything, please do. Again, try your hardest to speak as loud and clearly as you can into this device I have right here in my hand. This bigger one in my hand right here is called a Mel Meter. Again, if you want to grab that silver antenna, you can set it off. I'm actually getting some milligusses right now, but there might be power lines around. So I don't see any above me or near me. So okay, now I'm registering 0. So that if that was you that set off my Mel Meter, could you set it off again? Let's get some milligusses. Okay, so I'm going to set this down. You can also change the temperature of it as well. Again, you can grab that silver antenna or change the temperature. If you want to try it, remember, just grab it as hard as you can and try as hard as you can to let us know you're here. Alright, I have it set, so if you want to grab that while I'm asking questions, you can. Alright, so right here I have this device in my hand. Again, it can pick your voice up if you speak into it. Again, if you want to try speaking into it, speak as loud and clearly as possible. Speak as loud and clearly as possible. Again, we mean all due respect. We just want to understand the world better, and we want to show everyone the afterlife is in fact real. Alright, is there anybody here with us? If so, what is your name? My name is Michael. Can you say my name? How many spirits are standing around us right now? Gideon, if you're here, can you maybe kind of give us a clue of where your house exactly was? To any spirits here, do you like it when people come here? Do you want us to leave? Alright, so we're going to play that back, see if we caught anything. Also too, sometimes when I do this, I don't capture the EVPs on here. It's weird because sometimes the spirits will kind of choose exactly what they want to set off or exactly what device will let them, like, they will let hear them. Even I've had instances where we have AVPs, auditory voice phenomenon, where only certain people in the group were able to hear it, but the rest weren't at all. So like, it's weird that spirits can directly, you know, show whatever they want specifically. So if something's meant for you, it's meant for you, and so on and so on. So I could have possibly caught EVPs on here, and then there could be someone here as well. So. Alright, is there anybody here with us? If so, what is your name? And again, guys, as I said before, keep your eyes peeled. keep your ears peeled, because there's even some stuff I don't even notice when I'm editing the videos, and people have pointed out, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, someone commented on like one of our videos, I think it was from like the past 3 uploads, or last 3 uploads. It was one of them, and it was the Emily Morgan Hotel, and there was so many EVPs I missed in that video that someone commented out. Like, one said like Michael's in the corner or something like that, and I never heard that. Went back, watched it, heard it, and I was like, whoa, we didn't even notice that before.
Damn.
And he was asleep on the bed when that happened. This guy passed out. Alright guys, so we're gonna ask some questions using dowsing rods. Again, a lot of time of this, I don't accumulate this too as concrete evidence, because it does work off of, you know, your muscle twitches and stuff like that you don't notice or subconsciously do, to answer your question. But it is very interesting, because sometimes I do feel like something is actually pulling on them and moving them. But again, there's no concrete way to say it is a spirit or not, but we like to use it, and it's fun, entertaining, and adds more to our research. So, all right.
Is there anyone here with us tonight? Yes or cross them for yes, and open them for no. So there's nothing here with us tonight?
Does it feel like something's tugging on it or no?
I feel like my right hand's not moving as much as my left though.
The camera just kind of got blurry for a second, but I mean, it could just be refocusing. Doesn't necessarily mean it's anything paranormal.
I did just get a nice twitch in my hand.
But theoretically, the spirits too are also kind of supposed to use your body as well. That's kind of like a conduit going into the dowsing rods too. They kind of work off your energy whenever you use them. So
yeah, I was gonna say, it
theoretically,
feels like something.
Oh wow.
It feels like something just went inside of my arm.
Really? Which arm?
The right one.
Okay.
So is something here with us right now? Can you cross them for yes?
Is that a yes? I think that was me, to be honest.
The left one is so still. I feel like that's the one it's concentrating on.
Gideon, if you were here, can you
Bro,
cross the dowsing rods? If not, open them.
it feels like something's
it's not
using my hand.
They feel like they're starting to open and close right now. They're crossing. So you are here, Gideon? Can you straighten them out if it's you? Also too, you can try to say things into this fluffy thing on our camera. You can pick your voice up too sometimes if you want to leave us a message.
Could you make one of them do a 360?
Kind of straightening out now. I think he's able to do it just very slowly.
Ooh, that one felt like a nice, good little tug there on the left.
Are you crossing them
So
for
still.
yes?
Oh my gosh.
Keep going if it's yes.
Oh, goodness.
I think you moved on that one.
Yeah, but you see that both arm twitch? It was like,
Yeah.
I can't even mimic that.
Alright, can you point the dowsing rods at Chandler? Chandler's right here.
Right here. Can you point them at
Point
me?
both of them at Chandler.
It's probably like, damn.
The one on your right hand's going to Chandler. Alright, can you get that left one on his left hand turns toward Chandler too? If you got enough energy.
I'm out of energy.
You feel drained?
Yeah, I felt drained
I
before I
wanna
did
try.
this.
Alright, is there anybody still here with us right now? Crossing them for yes, open for no.
That was quick.
Oh wow. Yeah, I feel the tug. Oh wow.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. You like that weird
Yeah.
tugging
Can
feeling.
you open it now? Just to confirm. Spread them up. Split them.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I watch it. You're not even like moving your hands in that direction at all.
Bruh.
His hands are completely still visually for me right now.
Alright, they're split up.
Alright. Somebody ask a new question. Were you hurt here in this location? Did something hurt you or somebody? Oh my gosh.
Did you die here?
I give him time to straighten him back up for an answer.
Alright, yeah. Wow, thanks for
Alright,
answering so quick.
Okay. Can you go ahead and straighten him up for us, please? Point him straight at me.
Yeah, point him right at Michael for us. Right there in front of us. Do I need to go up more? Do they look 90?
Alright, can you
Can
point...
you open it for us real quick so we can ask you for another question?
Yeah, open it for us before we ask the next question so we can get a confirmation of what it is. And for the neutral position, they're just straight out. Not crossed or like fully open,
Can you
just straight
spread
ahead.
them for us?
Can you straighten them up for us, please? Does it still feel like there's something there? Or?
It's kind of hard to tell.
And again, whenever we do this, guys, we are trying our best to remain as still as possible. But again, your body's still going to have those very small subconscious muscle twitches as well.
If there's something still here with us, can you open this so we can ask you another question? Just split them up for us.
Here, maybe just go ahead and reset them and see if we can go from there. Alright, so I want to ask you a question now. We reset them for you to kind of help you out just in case you're having trouble and you didn't have enough energy. So I wanted to ask you, can you point those directly to where you're standing? That went like right. Are you standing?
Are you standing behind me? Or right over my shoulder? Can you cross it for yes? Or are you standing right? Oh, are you pointing to yourself?
What if he's like kind of standing in you in a way?
Dude, I can feel them tugging.
You can?
Are you standing right in front of us between me and Michael?
You're standing like right between me and Chandler? Yeah.
Oh. Are you standing
Or is
right
he going
there?
out?
Are you moving around?
Yes, he crossed me.
Okay, so you're moving around. Okay. Alright, can you open it so we can ask another question?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that was quick.
Okay, I feel it, bro. My hands. It's almost like electricity.
Really?
Yeah. Not
you're not
really.
just
Like it
saying
doesn't
that?
hurt though. It's almost like
Like
kind
a
of.
tingly sensation?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're using my hands to do this? You're using the energy in my hands, maybe? Yeah. All right. You can use as much as you need so we can communicate with you. I gave you permission. Just don't kill me. All right. Can you open it for the next question?
That'll probably be the last question too.
We got one more question for you. Oh. It let go.
You kind of just felt the
Oh,
release.
I think it's trying. I think it's struggling a little bit. Do you want me to reset it for you? I can make it a little easy. Alright. Let's try this again. Does it look pretty straight?
Alright, last question.
Alright, this will be the last question. Alright.
Yeah, does anybody want to have the chore of doing the last question? Not really a chore.
Are you unhappy here? No.
You feel like it's a no?
Yes.
Yes.
So yes to no, you're not unhappy here. You enjoy it here, maybe?
Or was that a yes for?
Or yes, you are unhappy here.
Okay, that went back to across again. So
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I
that
feel
was a
it.
little confusing.
Okay. Thank you for answering for us.
Thank you for communicating with us. Alright, so I'm going to do one final experiment. Alright, so we have one device out right now. Again, I'll demonstrate to you how to set it off for us if there is anybody here. So we have this thing called a music box. It shoots a laser and it's hitting that box right there. So from that to that box, if you walk across right there, it will make the music box play music. So if there's anyone here, all you got to do is walk in front of it just like this. You can even stand here if you want. But as long as you're in front of that box, it will go off. Alright, can you please walk in front of that and set it off for us? Can you maybe tap on something around us to let us know you're here? Alright, so we're about to pack up everything and leave. Again, any spirits that we communicated with, thank you for communicating with us and setting off our devices or leaving EVPs behind. Again, I mean all due respect, we just want to thank you, we respect you, and we're just here to show the world that the afterlife is real. Again, don't do this for our own personal gain, we do it because we love it. We have a passion for it, and again, we just want to understand the world better and the things around us, and we want to try to discover the truth and see what's actually going on. So if there's any last words you want to leave on the camera, just say it right now loud and clear to the microphone. Or even walk in front of our music box right here. Can you do that for us before we leave?